Hello everybody and welcome to the morning after the Doncaster Videogame Market at Doncaster Dome. And wow, what an event. I mean, where do I start? Join me in a second and you'll find out.
Welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Yeah, I'm filming this the morning after Doncaster Videogame Market. It was an absolutely incredible event. In fact, Gurnaldinho summed it up. It was epic. You may be wondering why Gurney would say that. It was there. Get in. Gurney were there. To everyone's surprise. I'll get into that a little bit later on. But yeah, I mean, I've got an absolute pile of stuff here to show you. I'm really hoping to get all this done in one go, though I don't want it to last too long. So I'm going to try not to waffle on too much, so that I can get through this pretty quickly and cover everything. I'm sure I'm going to miss something out because there was so much happening on the day. It really was. It was incredible. I picked Pete Fighter 2 up. Me and Joe, we'd gone down to Sheffield to pick Pete up. We called at a McDonald's just for a bit of breakfast. We were a little bit late and there's a story to that, I'll cover that another day. But yeah, we were running a little bit late. Anyway, we went to McDonald's and we sat just having his sausage and egg McMuffin, and all of a sudden Pete plays this video. And it's Gurnaldinho Plays. Rob from Gurnaldinho Plays. He's filming the pavement, he's walking and talking, and all of a sudden he pans up to the Doncaster Dome. I've got to admit, I was like, is that real? has he found somebody else's footage and just overlaid his voice? It was really surreal, and we're like, I looked at each of me and Pete like, is it real? And Pete's like, well, it's his voice. I mean, we were buzzing all the way then to the Doncaster Dome. We were proper buzzing. And if you don't know Gurnaldinho, go over to this channel. I'll link it in the description. He's an off-camera YouTuber. He does all his videos behind the camera, and nobody knew what he looked like. The only indication of what he looked like was it's on his he does a Million Gamer Score series. And he's got an avatar that he has, and he did say that, you know, that is pretty much a likeness to me. Anyway, we got into the dome. Yeah, I mean, we were way back at the queue, but we've still got in there for more or less 11 o'clock. We had a good scoot around. Nath found us first. PlanetRetro 1, he found us first. And it took us over to this one store that was selling absolutely loads of consoles. A lot of them did look a little bit battered and grubby, but I suppose they could be cleaned up nicely. But the main attraction for me was all the Commodore 64 games, and in particular all the Hit Squad games. Wow, the deal was 6 for a £5, and I was like snapping them up as much. In fact, I think I did pick out all the squads I didn't have. So I'm gonna start with them. I got 2 lots, so I paid £10 for 12 games. 11 of them are its squad, and one of them I just couldn't believe when I found it. I'll show you that one first. So I don't know if you watch my community news. On the last comment, I put a shout out to Percy the Potty Pigeon. Now I did used to own Percy the Potty Pigeon. It was by Gremlin Graphics back, you know, when I had a Spectrum, and it was the Spectrum version I owned. But I saw this, yeah, it's Percy the Potty Pigeon. Like I say, it's by Gremlin Graphics. It's a fantastic game. At least it was back in the day, from what I can remember. Yeah, I absolutely love it, and I thought I've got to have that for my collection. Percy the Potty Pigeon, and It really does have that antique smell to it. Not that that's a bad thing, I think it, yeah. The last 11 were Hit Squad games. I'll go through them pretty quickly, I'm not going to waffle on about the games themselves. So first up we've got Spitting Image, based on the old TV series with the rubber puppets. Star Wars. I do already own this, but I paid about £20 for it. It was from Electric Town in Castleford, and to be honest, I bought this purely to try and sell on, because the Electric Town priced it up for what it was going on eBay. It was about £20. I mean, this was part of a 6 for a fiver, so like I said, I'm purely going to try and bump this on for a bit of profit. Griffo, that's the side-scrolling shooter by Konami. Another popular beat 'em up, Renegade, very well known. Can't remember how it translates onto Commodore 64. But that's Renegade. Operation Thunderbolt. I did already have Operation Wolf. I didn't have this one, Operation Thunderbolt. A classic side-scrolling shooter, Nemesis. I can't remember its other name. A lot of people know it better by its other name, but I can't remember it. Nemesis. Just as a sidetrack, I did visit Danester. Danester had a stall. I did visit him later on. He had a couple of Hit Squad games. There was just one game I didn't have from what he showed me, and that was Salamander. Now I've just got the games out and I can't find it, so I'm assuming it's in Joe's bag. I didn't have a carry bag to start with, so I was just chucking everything at Joe. Put that in your bag, put that in your bag. But yeah, then later on when I got that off Danester, put that in your bag, Joe. So yeah, I do have Salamander, I just don't have it here to show you. But Danester give me Salamander, so I really am appreciative for that, Danester. You know, and it were a great laugh talking to you. I did buy something off Danester, and I'm going to show you it soon. But that laggy band, if you don't know what a laggy band is, it's an elasticated band. It was funny towards the end of the day, we were stood around near Craig's here again stall. I were on my phone, and all of a sudden this elastic band just dropped on my hand. Where did that come from? Joe says to me, I think it was Danester. And he stood about 2 rows back, laughing his head off. I actually caught it. Oh, what a laugh. Anyway, let me carry on. Next we've got Green Beret. Really good game, this on the Commodore 64. Really good conversion. Now, I can't remember how this plays actually. Mikey. I think you have to run around the classroom kissing girls or something like that. I think it is a good conversion, but that's Mikey. That's another Konami game. And then we've got Midnight Resistance by Data East. The coin up one. Never played Midnight Resistance. And then we've got Pro Tennis Tour. Yeah, no idea on this game. The Ultimate Tennis Simulation, possibly. And then this is the last one from that stall. We've got Predator. This one has got the black case. I have actually looked on eBay and you can buy some clear cases. So I'm going to buy some because I'm not sure if the Hit Squad did actually come with these black cases. This has probably been swapped over if the original case has been cracked, and we've probably put it into this one without realising. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be very wrong. It's just that they normally have all the screenshots on the back, and these black cases just cover it up. I don't. I'm pretty certain that is supposed to be happening. What is it? Predator. I forgot what it was. Yeah, Predator. I think this is quite a good game actually from the Commodore 64. Brilliant film. And then I went to Craig's here again. I went to his stall because Eddie helped him set up, and he did tell me that he'd got some hit squads, and he had a pile to show me. Again, I had a few of the titles, but he did have these two for me, and we've got Renegade 3. Was it Renegade 3 that were a bit of a disappointment? Not sure if I'm on about the right series, but anyway, that is Renegade 3, and then Rainbow Islands. Again, the case it's in a black one, and the case is broken up, but I'm going to get a new case for that. Now, it had £4 and £3 respectively priced up on these games. And again, the generosity, he just give me them. He says, "Nah, here, just take it." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, thank you very much." Found this throughout the day, throughout several sellers, and I'm going to go on to another one actually. While we're talking about generosity of other YouTubers, I'm talking about the guys that were selling. I got to Tooty's stall, and yeah, I got this. Yeah, I asked him how much. He went, "Take it." I said, "Oh, are you sure?" "Yeah, go on, take it." As you know, I'll start collecting these strategy guides, the Brady Games ones, only the Brady Games ones. So I like them to be nice and uniform, all same colour. This is Grand Theft Auto 5 strategy guide. You know, so again, to Tooty, thank you very much. It's an absolute treat. It's so much generosity. But yeah, I mean, it was just nice to see everybody again, because there really were a load of other YouTuber guys. Fantastic, really, it really was. It was nice to meet Scott, Gloryhunter. He was stalling as well, right next to Tooty, and yeah, I mean, it's just nice to finally meet people, you know, actually meet them rather than just seeing them on screen. So yeah, anyway, let's carry on. So I'll go back to Danester. It wasn't actually till quite late on that we got to Danester's stall. I noticed, I was actually looking through his games, but I did actually notice on one of the shelves, I had one of these ages ago, when I used to buy and sell on eBay. But I thought, now I'm collecting, I wouldn't mind owning an Atari 2600. It's not the wooden one, they're generally a little bit more expensive. So it's the Junior. It's for 25 quid, and it's lovely. Obviously I've got all the leads, I've got the joystick with it, I'll show you some video, and there was a cartridge with it as well, Centipede. Again, it's another, I'm not collecting the games for it, it's just the system that I wanted. I'm hoping this will fit in my display cabinet, because I want to be able to display this one, because there's no box, so I think it'll just make a nice display piece, and it's in lovely condition. So yeah, that was from Danester, so thank you for that, Danester. That's lovely. It'll go nicely with my collection. I've got a new little mascot. Of course, it's Crash Bandicoot, and it's a lovely little soft toy, the Plush. I've still got price tag on, I just haven't taken it off. Yeah, it was up at £15. I tried haggling a little bit. I asked if they'd do it for £10. They said 12, and they won't go any lower than that. But I thought that's spot on. That. Oh, you know, I love Crash, and he's gonna go in my lockup. He's gonna sit with all the rest of his family, his brothers. So yeah, it's just a nice little one. Nath did actually point out somebody to me. He said, "Look at that over there." and somebody had this big crash. It was massive. It was a plush, but it was big, and I was just too late. But I couldn't believe it when I saw this. It's a smaller version, to be honest. That's just right size actually. That's fine. So yeah, that's Crash Bandicoot. And then later on, I've noticed this photo on WhatsApp that Gurney had sent me, and he says, "Have you seen this stall? They're selling 5 games for £2.50. Obviously 50 pence a game." I couldn't work out exactly where the stall was, but we did meet up with Gurney again later on, and he says, "Did you have a look?" I said, "No." So he took me over to it. It could be the same seller that was at Leeds earlier, just last month, because he got these purple stickers, and those were the games that were priced at £2.50, 50 pence each. So I dug through that and I found a fair few. I got 10, so you know I've got 2 lots. So let's crack on. They're all complete. They've all got the instructions. We opened them all up. Gurney were helping me dig some out. First one is Fur Fighters Vigo's Revenge. This one's by Acclaim. Never actually played the Fur Fighters. I don't know if Gurney said it was like a one-on-one beat 'em up, perhaps. Not sure. Can't even see anyway. Next we've got, let me just say this right, Big Mother Truckers 2. Truck Me Harder. Ooh, in fact, I'm sure I saw this on another store for about £20. That was 50 pence. Big Mother Truckers 2. Truck Me Harder. Then we've got All Star Baseball 2003. Starring Derek Jeter. No idea. Not interested in baseball one bit, but I need this for my collection. Oh, I mean this has got to be one of the most exciting PS2 games you can ever hope to own. Carol Vorderman's Sudoku. If it weren't for the fact that it's got 2 nice photos of Carol Vorderman on the front and back, I reckon this would be as bland as tofu. Yeah, Sudoku really don't interest me one bit. Sudoku, yeah. And then we've got Pro Strike Golf, another realistic golf simulator. This one's by Oxygen Elite. Never heard of them. It don't look bad actually on screenshots. Does look a nice realistic looking game. I prefer my golf games to be a little bit more cartoony and a bit more arcadey. This one is 4x4 Evo, Evolution. Yeah, just 4x4s, racing 4x4s I would imagine. That's by God Games. Most of these are just collection fillers, to be honest. None of real significant interest. I don't know what this is. This is B-Boy. I'm guessing it's some breakdancing, breaks, beats and battles. So maybe a breakdancing game. Something I've never been able to do. Never been athletic enough to be spinning around on me back and on my head. But I mean, it's nice to have in collection. All Star Baseball 2002. Acclaim Sports. Baseball. Bassmaster Fishing or Bassmaster Fishing. Game by Age Tech. Never heard of them. Another fishing game. And then lastly, I believe it might be a puzzle game. This is Detonator. It's the most promising looking one out of the bundle anyway. It's one I'd probably try, play, probably give some time to it. It's by Midas, so I can't make the screenshots out. I don't know if it's a puzzle game or what. But anyway, that's a Detonator. And those were their PlayStation 2 pickups. What have I got left? I've got all sorts still. So there were a stall, and it was selling boxes, brown cardboard boxes, mystery boxes. I'll be honest, I've looked at these before and thought there's no way I'm buying these boxes not knowing what's inside. There could be absolute tat inside. But seeing other people do unboxing videos, you know, like these loot crates, and buying stuff from Wish, you know, and the CEX roulette kind of things, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take a punt. I'm going to have a little bit of a gamble, and I'm going to do a separate video for it. But I bought 2 of these mystery boxes, the £10 ones, or different priced boxes. I think it's just a matter of how many items you get inside. So I've got 2 £10 ones there. Now the plan is that me and Joe's going to open those boxes together. I'm going to open one, Joe's going to open one. Now we did at the end of the event, just before we left, I did see somebody open one, and I saw one item that they pulled out, and it was these like Space Invader plush toys. And they're really good, these Space Invader plush toys. I know because I bought some. I think they were free for £10. Yeah, I bought some. So chances are I've probably got another 2 more. But I bought 3 from this store. It was the same store actually. First one is this orange one. I think these are really nice. They're obviously for me lock up, just display items. But yeah, I think it's really good. So that's the orange one. Next, a yellow one. He's kind of smiling, this guy, isn't he? A little bit of a smile. And then they're all different colour ones. I'll let Joe pick the last one. Pink. Batman. Oh dear. Yeah, they're just nice. They're just nice. Like I say, there's probably 2 more in the mystery boxes. Somebody says, what are you going to do with these stuff in these bags? You're just going to do a YouTube giveaway? Probably, yeah. I mean, one man's junk is another man's treasure, so they'll say. So you never know. My junk might become somebody else's treasure. Right, what have we got next then? Right, lastly, it's not stuff I've bought, it's stuff I've had given. Throughout the day, you know, people swapping stuff about, and first of all, Pete fetched me a couple of items. First of all, it's this Game Boy bottle opener, and it's got a nice hanging tab for my lock-up ceiling. I won't use this, it'll stay in its wrapper. I don't like taking things out of wrappers. And then it's this. Now this isn't it. There's a lot more pieces to it. But basically, there's a load of these, all different shapes, Tetris shaped, and basically you plug one in and to the mains, and then you add these. You build them up however you want, and each time you connect one, it lights up. So you can have as many or as little as you want joined up, connected up. Again, it's going to be a display item for my lockup. So yeah, I'm really chuffed with these, Pete, and my bottle opener. Thank you very much. Pete had no use for them. He's put these little sticky pads on because I think he wanted them to all stick together rather than be loose, you know, if they get knocked about. They'll be fine in my lockup because, you know, it's not like I'm in there every single day, so there's no risk of anything getting knocked about. So they'll just be there all the time, stacked up. Thank you very much for that, Pete. I tell a lie, I do have one, one more item from what I bought at the event. It was Nathan that pointed out this box at the bottom of this stall. I can't remember whose stall it was. But all these games in this one box were £1 each. And there were PlayStation 1 games in. A lot of generic stuff, sports stuff and what have you. But I did come across this. It's not often I buy PlayStation 1 games, to be honest. I will buy them if I find them as really good value. But I think this one is. And it's In Cold Blood. I've no idea what kind of game it is, but I think it was Dylan. His previous name was Dylan Craven. He didn't have a channel, he commented a lot though, but he does have his own channel now, Hyper Trigger X, and I think it was him. I think he said I think it's a survival horror kind of game. I'd like to say it, I'd like to try it, but I'm really probably never going to play it. I just haven't got time. But yeah, it's In Cold Blood. Graphics look really nice actually. From what I can see, probably pre-rendered. But yeah, that's In Cold Blood, and that In Cold Blood, and that were £1. Can't even speak. But yeah, we're on to the freebies now that people fetched in. I'll start with Gurnaldinho's. Now he fetched me a selection of stuff in from different formats. So the first one we've got is Rock Band Unplugged. This is on the PSP. So yeah, I do collect PSP. I haven't really mentioned much about my PSP collection, but I do collect for it. All PlayStation formats really. That's Rock Band Unplugged. On the PS3 Platinum, this is another subset I'm collecting for, is the Platinum range on the PS3, and this is, excuse me, this is Infamous 2. This were a beauty. This it's part of the SingStar range on the PS2. Again, me and Joe later we saw this. It was up at £15, and it's SingStar Queen. And again, he's given me this, so absolute treasure, mate, honestly. So I'm really pleased with that SingStar Queen. I do like Queen actually. Good group. And then we've got a couple of Xbox 360 titles. The first one is Sega Superstar Tennis on the Xbox 360. I don't own many 360 games, and I'm not collecting for the system, but I mean, especially any games that anybody donates, or any I come across that maybe exclusive titles to the 360, and I really fancy, owning them, then I will get them. But yeah, and this one, Aliens vs Predator, Hunter, Survivor, Prey. That's by Sega. And and then we've got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Now, it was funny this, because at the end of the day we were sat around one of the like pop-up bars, if you like, just having a quick drink of Coke before we left. And Gurney was showing me the games that he'd got. They were on about, I went, well, I was going to sign this. I'm like, oh, that's a shame, why didn't you? And he went, oh, is it? I've got a pen, marker pen. And he signed it. And that, you might not be able to see it. It's signed Gurnaldinho, and then just under there is number 7. And that is the 7th signature is done. I own 3 signatures now, but I don't own number 1. But I own 3 signatures. Yeah, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. God. And then some PS2 games. I believe he did this one on games I've never played. I think the series is called, and this is Rally Championship. I think give it a fairly decent review. But yeah, I mean the screenshots look good. If it is the same game I'm thinking about, it does look pretty decent game actually. But yeah, that's Rally Championships by SCI. And then we've got Richard Burns Rally. Again, it does look a good game, this. Richard Burns, famous rally driver, and this is by SCI as well. We do like the rally games. And then this one by Infogram, Unreal Tournament, all on the PlayStation 2. That's fantastic. All complete. He knows me well. And then later on we went up to the bar and kitchen, the Icebreaker bar and kitchen. There must have been about 10 of us, probably more, sat around this one table. What an absolute blast, it really was. We were all sat around having a drink, some of us ordered food, we were just talking, having a good laugh. And you know, it's moments like that, in my opinion, they're better than the actual event, because you're communicating with others, you've all got the same thing in common, and it's just ace. I love it. In fact, I think Gurney said the same, that he loved that as well, being round this table. And I can't remember who were fetching stuff in, but there were people passing stuff about. I've got this for you, and oh, I've got this for you, and then on table they ended up some inlays, well, instruction booklets, and I noticed 2 of them, so I picked 2 else. I said, can I have these? I don't know who it was. I said, yeah, take them. And Crash Bandicoot Rafa Cortex and Crash Nitro Kart. What am I going to do with him? Well, as I do with most things these days, I'm going to frame them. They're going to go up in Crash section. Yeah, I'm just going to frame them, maybe get a little frame and put them together. Just a little touch, an extra added touch to the look-up. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And then I'm not sure if it were Eddie or Nath that gave me this, and it's Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. So whichever it was, Nath or Eddie, I do apologise for not knowing who was it, but there was that much conversation going on, swirling round, that my head was black. But yeah, thank you very much for that. That's Extreme Skate Adventure, Disney's. Again, we're going back to Gurnaldinho, and he did this little game for a few of us, and it was the Doncaster Videogame Market scavenger hunt, and it came up with some clues, and we had to decipher what it meant, and we had to take a photo. One of the clues was finish them. So obviously it's a reference to Mortal Kombat, and it was a case of you had to take a photo of as many Mortal Kombat games that you could find. There were points awarded, and there were other clues as well and stuff like that. And old Shawnee here, yeah, champion. Yeah, I won the little competition. And he did a video not long ago where he bought some items off Wish, all Sonic related, Sonic the Hedgehog related. And he had a load of stuff, but he says if anybody wants, let me know and you can have them. So I claimed this Sonic plush. Now he said it's got funny eyes. They're not funny, Gurney, they're cute. It's got cute eyes. It's got twirly eyes, but they're cute. So yeah, I've got a Sonic plush now, again, for my lock-up. And he's got a little tag there, so I think I'm going to hang him up. He's going to get hung up next to Lara. You'll enjoy that, won't you, Sonny? Yeah? So that's the Sonic plush toy. Another item he got, and I thought it was a really nice item actually, but I'm not sure if he thought it were quite ghastly or cheaply made, but I don't think it's bad. And it's this Sonic wallet. It's bright enough, it's colourful enough, it's there's certainly a lot going on. It's a nice little wallet. I'm not going to use it, but again, it's another display item. It'll sit nicely somewhere in my lockup. So thank you very much, Rob, for those. There's also he did another video where he bought some Street Fighter trading cards, and he run a little competition with them as well. I don't believe I won, but somehow I've got hold of some. Guess what I'm going to do with these? Frame them, frame everything. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to frame them. There'll be a little feature, a little collectible trading cards, Street Fighter trading cards. Going back to this scavenger hunt competition, yeah, I won it, and I won some prizes. Hey dear, guess what? I won a Sonic pillowcase. That's fantastic. And I was actually thinking maybe it might go over that. Maybe it might be a little bit big, but I might just put it over that. That's for my computer chair I'm sat on. What do you think? Put that back behind my back. And the piece de resistance is this is me top prize. Oh, it's fantastic. Yep, it's something he bought off Wish, which was supposed to be Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's Alice. Well, we think it's Alice in Wonderland. Teapot going to the tea party, you know, it's a girl. Guess what? He signed it for me. This one's number 6. So I own 2, 6 and 7. Yeah, and this one the star prize. I'm chuffed to bits to have that. What can I do with that, do you reckon? Oh dear. Wilco's are going to be selling quite a few frames next week. But yeah, that is it. I mean, the highlight of the day had to be Gurney turning up. He surprised us all, and you know, he still wants his identity to remain a secret, and we respect that. But yeah, I should just mention, it was so weird, it was really surreal, because obviously I've never seen him before, only going off his avatar, but something really strange. And we were walking down one of the aisles in the video game market, and I saw this guy walking towards, and I don't know why, I just thought, I think that's Gurney. And we're looking at each other. I thought, is it? And I just smiled, and Gurney smiled back, and then, you know, we just knew then. I mean, he probably knew who I was and probably thought, I'm not going to say no. But I just knew it was really weird. I just knew that it was Gurney. And it was just fantastic to meet him. The funniest moment though of the day had to be Pete Fire was at this stall. He was buying one of his items, and Rob went and stood next to him. I'm like, oh, that's a nice thing you've got there, Pete. Yeah. And he several times he looked at Gurney. He just didn't realise. I was absolutely creased. Honest to God, I was. I kept looking at Joe. Me and Joe were laughing his head off. And he was about to walk off with Pete. And Gurney had to say something. And Pete's reaction was it was pure gold. Honest to God. Fantastic. The whole day was just fantastic. I've got that caught up with rambling with stuff I nearly forgot. Met up with Carl's room 70. Another cracking lad. Carl was sat with us in the bar and kitchen, the Icebreaker bar. We spent some time chatting to each other in the market. Big Game Al, PlanetRetro, met him as well. Everybody is just so nice, really is. Griffo were there. We spend a lot of time with Griffo at the Leeds Video Game Market. You know, pretty much spent the day with Griffo, and then spent some time with Griffo yesterday at Doncaster. Great lad. And then obviously there were the usual people. Pete Fighter 2, PlanetRetro 1, Eddie RollerXcore. Actually, we didn't speak much to Eddie. I could never find him. We're always off talking to somebody. He's picked up some really good stuff. I can't wait to see Eddie's and Pete's, because I know Pete did pick up a lot of good items as well. I've seen a lot of Pete's though, but Eddie's, I only got a quick glimpse. He'd got his little stash on Craig's Here Again stall. But yeah, and then obviously Tooty, Danester, Craig's Here Again, and Gloryhunter, Scott of Gloryhunter. There were other people there, but I don't know them. I have heard the names before, but I just don't know to speak to. So again, I've missed out on some other people. But anyway, yeah, I'm rambling. God knows how long this is going to reel in it. But that's Doncaster Video Game Market, 1st of March. Fantastic event. The next one is 6th of December at Doncaster. And yeah, as it stands, I will be attending. Hopefully nothing will change in that respect. My next outing, I'm afraid that there is quite a lot of events this month in March, but I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get to them, purely because we're going on holiday at the end of the month. I spent a lot yesterday. I spent more than my budget. Luckily I took my card with me, and I did break into my bank account a little bit. Not much. I could have gone wild. I really could. Yeah, Yarmouth is my next little venture. When I go down to Yarmouth to meet up with PlanetRetro 1, and fingers crossed again, Gurney. That'll be a really good weekend. So I'm going to film a little vlog over that weekend. So yeah, but anyway, the next video after this one that you'll find from myself will probably be the unboxing of the mystery boxes. Hopefully with Joe by my side owning one of the boxes. So yeah, that's it. And until that video or the next video, see you later.